Welcome back, my fellow electric enthusiasts, to another electrifying episode of Q in Charge, the ultimate podcast for the latest in electric vehicles, green energy, and the path to a more sustainable future. As always, we're powered by our friends at Q Charge EV Networking Solutions, the pioneers in making EV charging more accessible and efficient for everyone. I'm your host, Joe the Q, thrilled to be here and equally thrilled to have you with us. Today, we've got an episode that's charged with insights, tips, and some electrifying knowledge for all you EV owners and aficionados tuning in. We're going on a deep dive into the electrifying world of EV charging. It's a journey through the volts and amps of understanding the various types of chargers that keep our green machines running. From the slow and steady level 1 chargers that patiently fill up your battery in several days, depending on the battery of the vehicle, to the swift and powerful level 2 chargers that are becoming a staple in homes and public spaces, all the way to the lightning fast DC fast chargers that power up your rides in a fraction of the time. But that's not all. Today's episode is also about empowerment, empowering you, the EV owner, with the knowledge you need to get your vehicle primed and ready for the most efficient charge. Ever wonder why your EV seems to charge differently at home compared to that public charging station downtown? Or why does your friend's car charge faster at the same station? Well, wonder no more, because we're unpacking all of that today. We're also tackling a question that puzzles many in the EV community. Why aren't all chargers created equal? Why do we have different connectors, charging speeds, and even pricing at public charging stations? It's a tangled web of technology, standards, and infrastructure. But fear not. We're here to untangle it, making sense of what it all means for you, the driver, in your day-to-day EV experience. So whether you're a seasoned EV veteran looking to brush up on your charging know-how, or a new owner trying to navigate the maze of cables and connectors, this episode is for you. Plug in, get cozy, and let's embark on this electrifying journey together. Let's get this show on the road and dive headfirst into the world of EV charging. Welcome to Q in Charge. All right, let's get into the nuts and bolts of getting your EV ready for its next charge. Now, you might think it's as simple as plugging your car in and waiting for it to fill up, but there's actually a bit more to it if you want to optimize your charging process and battery health. First off, let's talk about your battery's current state. You might have heard some folks say to drain your battery as much as possible before charging it up again. Well, in the world of electric vehicles, that's not quite the best practice. Lithium-ion batteries, which power most EVs, actually prefer to operate in a sweet spot that's between 20% and 80% of their full charge capacity. Keeping your battery within this range can significantly extend its lifespan, ensuring your EV stays on the road longer. Overcharging or letting it drain too low too often can stress the battery, reducing its efficiency over time. Now, onto the topic of temperature. Just like us, batteries aren't too fond of extreme weather. High heat can accelerate battery degradation, while cold temperatures can reduce its ability to hold a charge. That's why parking your UV in a temperature-controlled area like a garage can make a significant difference in your charging efficiency and battery health. If you're charging outdoors in colder climates, consider using a battery thermal management system if your vehicle is equipped with one. This system can preheat the battery to an optimal temperature for charging, ensuring you get the most out of each charge. But there is a little trick to it. Don't come in cold weather to the public charging station on 1 to 5% battery life. And I guess there are some peeps making why, because you will not be able to work up your batteries and prep them to accept the charge. Not so difficult. Just use common sense and logic, folks. But here's a critical piece of the puzzle. Your EV's onboard charger, this little piece of technology, is what actually converts AC power from your home or public charging station into DC power that your battery can store. Each EV has a maximum rate at which it can accept charge measured in kilowatts. Knowing the maximum input rate of your EV's onboard charger is crucial because it helps you determine the best charging stations for your needs. For instance, if your car can handle up to 11 kilowatt, but you're using a 22 kilowatt charger, you won't charge any faster than 11 kilowatts because that's the limit of your car's onboard charger. Understanding these aspects can help you make more informed decisions about where and how to charge your EV. It's not just about finding a charging station, it's about finding the right one for your vehicle's needs and ensuring you're taking good care of that all-important battery. After all, the battery is the heart of your electric vehicle, and a little TLC can go a long way in keeping your ride running smoothly and efficiently. All right, this topic can cause even the most seasoned EV owners to scratch their heads in confusion at a public charging station. Have you ever experienced that moment of disappointment when you realize the charger you've driven up to doesn't fit your EV? It's more than just a minor inconvenience. It's a missed opportunity to power up your ride. So what's at the heart of this compatibility issue? It boils down to the connectors, those critical links between your EV and the charging station supply of power. For most electric vehicles roaming the streets today, the J1772 connector is your go-to for level 1 and level 2 charging. It's something of a universal language in the EV world, allowing a wide range of vehicles to speak the same charging dialect. But when we ramp up the power for DC fast charging, that's where the combined charging system, or CCS, comes into play. This connector supports much higher charging speeds, getting you back on the road faster than you can, say, electrify. Then there's a Tesla factor. Tesla's proprietary network has set a high bar for charging infrastructure, offering exclusive access to its supercharger stations. These chargers are designed specifically for Tesla vehicles, featuring a unique connector that doesn't play nice with non-Tesla EVs or without an adapter. But here's where it gets interesting for non-Tesla owners. Adapters can serve as your golden ticket to accessing this vast network. While it might seem like a workaround, it's a testament to the adaptability and resourcefulness of the EV community. However, all this also needs to be confirmed by the EV owner that the Tesla chargers are also compatible with their vehicles so that they do not sustain battery damage. Knowledge is power. Quite literally, in the world of EV charging, understanding what your vehicle can and cannot connect to is crucial for seamless EV living. Before you set out, make it a habit to check the type of chargers available at your destination. And in today's digital age, you're not alone. Mobile apps have emerged as invaluable tools for EV owners. Apps like PlugShare and others offer detailed filters that let you search for compatible charging stations, read reviews from fellow EV owners, and even get real-time status updates on charger availability. But why stop at knowing your connectors? Let's talk about planning your charge, visualize your route, and identify charging spots along the way. Consider the charging speed you'll need. Will a quick top-up at a level 2 charger do? Or are you in need of the rapid boost that only a DC fast charger can provide? And remember, while it's tempting to rely on fast charging for convenience, it's the daily, slower charges at home or work that will keep your battery in peak condition over the long haul. Embracing EV technology means being prepared for a bit of legwork up front. But with a little planning and the right knowledge about charger compatibility, you're setting yourself up for a smooth, efficient, and electrifying driving experience. After all, every journey with your EV is a step toward a more sustainable future, and understanding how to navigate the charging landscape is a crucial part of that journey. So here's to hitting the road with confidence, fully charged and ready for whatever comes your way. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of public charging etiquette. This is crucial, folks, because as the number of EVs on the road grows, so does the demand for public charging stations. And with that comes the need for a bit of common courtesy and understanding. So here are the unwritten rules of the road when it comes to charging your vehicle in public. First rule, be considerate. It sounds simple, but it's foundational to a positive public charging experience. Once your EV is fully charged, make it a priority to move it. This frees up the spot for another driver in need. Think about it. No one likes waiting, especially when it's avoidable. If you're grabbing a coffee or doing some quick shopping, set a timer as a reminder to check your charging status. Offer to swap places. If you see another EV rolling into the lot looking for a charge and you're nearly topped off, offering to swap places is a gesture of goodwill that goes a long way. It fosters a sense of community and mutual support among EV owners. Plus, you never know when you might be on the receiving end of such kindness. Keep the charging area tidy. Cables and connectors should be handled with care and returned properly after use. A tangled mess of cables not only looks bad, but can be a safety hazard. Plus, it reflects poorly on the EV community as a whole. Treat the charging station as you would your home charger with respect. Prioritize your charging needs. Not all charges are created equal, nor are they equally urgent. If your battery is running low but can make it another day or to a slower charger nearby, consider leaving the DC fast chargers for those on a tighter schedule or with greater need. It's all about understanding and accommodating the varying needs within our community. Communicate with fellow EV owners. Many public charging stations now have features or apps that allow you to communicate with other users, whether it's to notify someone that a charger has become available or to ask how long they'll be using the fast charger. Communication can help mitigate frustrations and avoid conflict. Finally, be patient and flexible. The reality is the infrastructure for EVs is still growing. You might encounter occupied chargers, out of service stations, or even IC vehicles parked in EV spots known as icing. While these situations can be annoying, approaching them with patience and a problem-solving attitude is key. If you encounter icing, consider politely informing the establishment's management. Often they're not aware of the issue and can take steps to prevent it in the future. Remember, folks, every time you charge in public, you're not just topping off your battery, you're representing the EV community. Let's make it a supportive, considerate, and welcoming community for all. So next time you pull up to a public charger, keep these etiquette tips in mind. Together, we can ensure a smooth and positive experience for all EV drivers out there. Word from our sponsor. So many questions and uncertainty, but all achievable. Just find the right partners that will provide that help. One of them is HuCharge out of Dallas, Texas. Simply visit www.qcharge123.com. We suggest you simply download their app today. QCharge, powering your journey one charge at a time. All right, let's take a deep dive into some essential tips and tricks for efficient EV charging. It's not just about plugging in and hoping for the best. It's an art and science to ensure your vehicle is powered up and ready to go, while also taking care of that all-important battery life. First up, timing is everything. Did you know that electricity rates can vary based on the time of day? Charging your EV during off-peak hours can lead to significant savings on your electricity bill. Off-peak times are usually late at night or early in the morning, but this can vary depending on your location and your energy provider. It's worth doing a bit of research to find out when these times are for you. Some smart chargers even allow you to schedule your charging sessions to automatically take advantage of these lower rates. Now, let's talk road trips. We all love a good adventure, but for EV owners, a little extra planning can go a long way. Before you hit the road, map out your charging stops. This is where apps like PlugShare or your networking provider become invaluable. They not only show you where charging stations are, but also provide real-time availability, user reviews, and the types of chargers available. This can help you plan your stops around for fast chargers when you need a quick boost or find that perfect spot for a leisurely lunch while your car charges up at a level 2 station. Here's a pro tip that might seem counterintuitive at first. Regular slow charges are actually better for your battery's health over the long term than constantly zapping it with fast charges. Fast charging is fantastic when you're in a pinch, but it can put a lot of stress on your battery. Whenever possible, opt for level 2 charging. It's gentler on your battery and can help extend its lifespan. Temperature plays a big role in how your EV charges. Extreme cold or heat can slow down the charging process and even reduce your battery's efficiency. If possible, park your car in a garage or another temperature-controlled environment when charging. This can help maintain optimal battery health and charging speed. Another tip is to keep an eye on your battery's charge level. While it might be tempting to charge your battery to 100% every time, it's actually better to keep it between 20% and 80% most of the time. That range is the sweet spot for lithium-ion batteries, helping to prolong their life and maintain their capacity. Lastly, always have a backup plan. Even with all the planning in the world, sometimes things don't go as expected. Stations might be out of service, or you might encounter one that's already in use. Having an app that shows multiple charging options in your area can save you from a sticky situation. And remember, a little flexibility goes a long way. Also, if you think ahead of time and be prepared even more, you will not plan the road trip without a portable charger on to go, just to have that extra peace of mind. And there are solutions. So there you have it, folks. Efficient charging isn't just good for your wallet, it's also great for your battery and the environment. A little planning, smart charging habits, and using technology to your advantage can make all the difference. Stay charged, stay smart, and let's keep pushing forward on our journey to a greener, more sustainable future. It's here to help you make the most out of your EV charging experience. And remember, every time you charge up, you're not just powering your vehicle, you're contributing to a cleaner, greener planet. A comprehensive guide to charging your electric vehicle. Whether you're a new EV owner or looking to brush up on your charging know-how, I hope today you found today's topic both enlightening and practical. Charging your EV shouldn't be a chore or a puzzle. With the right information and a bit of planning, it can be as seamless as fueling a traditional car, only cleaner, greener, and more aligned with the future we're all striving towards. Remember, the EV landscape is evolving rapidly. What's cutting edge today might become the standard tomorrow. Keeping abreast of new technologies, infrastructure developments, and best practices is crucial for maximizing the benefits of your electric vehicle. Apps and online communities are invaluable resources offering up-to-date information and support from fellow EV enthusiasts. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to emphasize the importance of sustainability and responsibility. Choosing to drive an EV is a significant step toward reducing our carbon footprint, but how we charge our vehicles also matters. Opting for renewable energy sources where possible and adhering to public charging etiquette aren't just good practices, they're gestures of respect towards our planet and our fellow citizens. To all our listeners out there, whether you're an EV veteran or considering making the switch, know that your choices contribute to a larger movement, a movement towards cleaner air, a healthier planet, and a sustainable future for generations to come. Let's continue to support each other, share our knowledge, and celebrate each milestone in this journey. Thank you for tuning in to Q in Charge. I'm Joe the Q, and it's been a pleasure guiding you through the electrifying world of EV charging. Stay curious, stay charged, and above all, stay committed to making a difference. Until next time, drive safe, charge smart, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Goodbye for now. Joe the Q signing off, and until next time.